Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Anambra boys as gunmen attack 3 locations. Anambra boys as gunmen attack 3 locations. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Gunmen have attacked 3 locations in Anambra State. The areas include Ogidi headquarters of Idemili North Local Government Area, military checkpoint at the Hybro 3/3 housing estate in Onitsha and aka Okoye in Agwata Local Government Area. The incident occurred barely 2 days. The governor of the state, Chukwuemeka Soludo, visited the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Fear-gripped resident who apparently thought that the governor's visit might end to their sit at home. However, at aka Oko, an identified middle-aged man wearing a police vest with the inscription "Say No to Crime" and riding on a motorcycle was shot dead by unknown person. Some people in the area said the victim might actually not be a policeman, especially as the state police public relations officer, PPRO, Mr. Tochukwu Ikenga, said there was no report of the death of any policeman in the area. The victim's motorcycle was still lying beside him as people tried to identify who he is. Also, in the early hours of today, a section of Idemili North Local Government Area Headquarters, Ogidi, was set ablaze by unknown arsonists. While some people in the local government claimed that it was a fire incident caused by electrical fault, others said it was done by unknown gunmen. No fewer than 4 official vehicles, as well as the magistrate court located inside the local government, and a building housing the Enugu Electricity Distribution Company, EEDC, were burned. The state PPRO, Tochukwu Ikenga, confirmed the Ogidi incident, explaining that the swift intervention of neighbors and police operatives quelled the fire. No life was lost. Also on Sunday night, gunmen attacked military men and engaged them in a shootout at 33 Estate in Kwele Ezunaka near the city of Onitsha. An eyewitness said the shooting lasted several hours, scaring the residents of the area. A resident of the estate said, yesterday night at Housing Estate Gate, unknown gunmen attacked the military men, securing us. The shooting lasted almost 3 hours. After leaving our area, we started hearing gunshots at the nearby government reserved area GRA in Onitsha. The State Police Command confirmed the Onitsha shooting, although no casualties were reported. Meanwhile, the mother sit at home was obeyed. beyond imagination yesterday, as even private schools that used to open in the past ordered pupils who went to school to go home. The streets of Awka were deserted more than the past few Mondays, as intercity transport was virtually not operating. Most workers in the state were also absent from their duty post, while the banks and shopping malls were closed. Gunmen have attacked 3 locations in Anambra State. The areas include Ogidi, headquarters of Idemili North Local Government Area, military checkpoint, at the Hybro 3 housing estate in Onishal and aka Okoina Guata Local Government Area. The incident occurred barely 2 days. The governor of the state, Chukwuma Soludo, visited the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Fear-gripped residents who apparently thought that the governor's visit might end today's sit-at-home. However, at Ekeoko, an identified middle-aged man wearing a police vest with the inscription "Say No to Crime" and riding on a motorcycle was shot dead by unknown person. Some people in the area said the victim might actually not be a policeman, especially at the State Police Public Relations Officer (PPRO). Mr. Tochukwu Ikenga said there was no report of the death of any policeman in the area. The victim's motorcycle was still lying beside him as people tried to identify who he is. Also, in the early hours of today, a section of Idemili North Local Government Area, headquarters Ogidi, was set ablaze by unknown residents. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening to today's news.